Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar, and here's a brand new Halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, the 9th day of August. Here we go. You know, there is a Malacha, one of the works, one of the 39 things that you're not allowed to do on Shabbos, and that is borer, which means sorting. I'll get more specific. It kind of means like taking the bad out of the good. Like if you're eating a watermelon and you want to pick out all the black seeds first, and then have them all out of the way so that you could take a bite out of unseeded watermelon area. That's the kind of thing that you're not allowed to do on Shabbos, and that would be called borer, selecting the bad out of the good. Now here's an interesting application of that rule, and that rule would be, you might not know this, but let's say, for example, you have a bunch of silverware and it's all lying at the bottom of a washing tub or something, and it's all been washed, okay? Now you want to start drying it and putting it away, okay? If you take a big batch of the silverware in your hand and you're drying all of them, and you want to take the spoon out and put it in the spoon tray, the fork out and put it in the fork tray, the knife in the knife tray, etc., you're actually not allowed to do that. That too, rabbinically, is considered a type of selecting, and you're not allowed to do that on Shabbos. There is a way that it would be permitted, interestingly, and that would be specifically if you do it this way. You pick up one, like let me say one more way that it would not be allowed. For example, if you were to pick out all the spoons, okay, and spoon, and get a big batch of them, then too, you're selecting the bad out of the good because they're in the way of the others, and it's not the way it's allowed to be selected. Here would be the proper way to do it. They're all wet. You just pick up randomly the first one that comes in your hand. Let's say it's a spoon. And you dry it. Okay, now you have a spoon and you dried it. Wonderful. That certainly was not selecting. That was a random thing that you picked up and you wanted to dry it, and it's now dry. Now it's in your hand and you're looking for a good place to put it. Putting it with the spoons in the spoon holder of the silverware thing, that's allowed. See, because no selecting was really done. You picked out a spoon to dry it randomly, you dried it, and now you're looking for the right place to put it down. Putting it down is considered not a selecting thing, and that would be totally okay. One other thing, and that is that if you have a bunch of silverware all munched together in your hand, and you want to start setting the table, but it's all mashed in your hand together, and you're not allowed to select one out of the other, what you could do is just toss them down onto a table so that they're somewhat scattered, and then once they're scattered and not in a jumble, you can always pick out anything you want for anything, because when they're scattered, it's never going to be a problem of borer, of selecting. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.